ladies and gentlemen, to the last clash of the night. FC Collingwood versus Hume FC. It's match day, round 2. As we have both the teams that have come up from the State League. I'm joined by my fellow commentator, Theo Scaris. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you, Chiefy. Hume with 209 State League champions, taking on against Collingwood with 209 and obviously our last season State League champions. So Collingwood going to twice with Hume one. They're going to battle out in the State League tonight.
FC Collingwood, Carl Zabel has put in place. He's got Jaffa, Quetch, Michi, Oz Rocco, Zabel, Nor and Dewey Sun in goals. They've lost a couple of quality players, then we'll talk about that later. Minka Dad has got Warren in goals, Kukulagud and Mazuski, Boldago, Sisek, Penkia and Parlak. And Stagnant FC Collingwood news that 3 of their top-notch players, four is it, Statman? And who are they?
Alex O'Regan, Joey Clark, Adam Moore, and Ahmed Budway.
But they haven't lost Budway.
No.
Yeah, well, they've lost 3. Statman and Budway is just unavailable. It's a big crack there, just from the far. As we get the ball game. And the one Mazuski with a big crack past Dewey Sand.
And the turn of Hayden Moore.
Hayden Moore now in Collingwood, been given an opportunity and almost a goal. Statman almost an own goal.
By Freddie.
Have a look at that. Just come off the top of the crossbar. There's a new player here from Collingwood. Do you know anything about him?
After the first league game, see how he goes.
The ball comes away. Zabel almost losing the ball. And Vazuski going like 10 men, Statman.
Yeah, Scar's out there today because obviously lack of numbers. So
big crack there. And the number 6 name, Statman. Collingwood. Have you got it, Statman? It's Quetch. Quetch with a big shot. Hume FC looking to settle into this game. Trying to get their passing game happening. They were very impressive in the qualifiers against Detroit. Beating Detroit over the 2 legs by a goal. Some ripper game. And they picked up Mazuski with a big crack. And Dewey Sun. Oh, it's the first goal. And Mo Tenkia on the board. Hume FC 1, Collingwood 0. And it's Mo Tenkia who's just clipped in from the angle. And Dewey Sun leaving the door open there on the near post.
Good shot there by Mazuski and Mo Tenkia was going to mop up.
And I think Mazuski has settled in nicely into the Hume outfit.
Yes, you know they're a new lesson, Mazuski, big star out Festival, so it's good to see him.
Wasn't getting the opportunity he wanted, and now here at Hume FC. So he's one of the better players, and there's no doubt about it. They have got some quality. As Zabel tries to break through. Zabel still with the ball.
Loses out to
Tenkia. 1-2 play here. He's action-packed straight away.
I think Carl was better off managing the team choosing his game.
Well, he hasn't got an option at the moment after losing free quality and also Budway not available. As the ball comes all the way here to Mazuski. Mazuski, what can he do? Wants to cut into that right foot. He uses the left with a big crack, and it's an opener. Oh, and Mo Tenkia
with a brace already, Chiefy.
And it's another goal for Mo Tenkia after a Mazuski strike. What a combination, these two. Mazuski strikes, Dewey Sun parries, and Mo Tenkia finishes them. And it's 2-0 very early.
He should have been following Mo Tenkia, Chiefy.
Yes, he should have, and he didn't. And
pays the consequences, doesn't he? You got to follow your man in this game. It's man on man. You just can't let people run and do what they want out there, Chiefy. And now Bolsto going on the ball.
Keeps the ball in. Sisadek.
Good play there, but loses out
too much. Osrocca gets the ball off with Quetch. What can he do? And there's the workhorse, Kukulagud. The cucumber just puts it out to play. All the way here on the wing. It's a good start here for oh, what's going on there, Stanley?
What was he thinking about there? He goes, Freddie, I want to beat you tonight.
Was he going for a shot?
Of course he was going for a shot.
What was he thinking? That one's got us baffled. That one there might go down in part of the funnies in the presentation night of night because Lauren's saying, what are you doing, son? And pause the game. Just not sure. Have a look at this, Stanley.
He just came on and he got confused which way he was going. So.
Anyway, Carl
Zabel, the old stalwart, has got one back.
The workhorse Zabel, the old veteran, just bangs one up. It's a captain manager's goal. 2-1 gets Collingwood back in the game after looking like they were going to be comprehensively beaten. Zabel just pointing out the directions from the field. There's Collingwood on the board now. As Vadim Mazuski, the big crack. Dewey's son having to save it. It's gone out for a corner, stat man. Ball's come in, Sisadak. All the way to Mazuski. Ball goes out, Carl's elbow defending off 10 men there. The ball comes to Vortigan, who already had a shot on goal, but not on his goal, against his goal. There's Quench to...
Sorry, what a poor passing defense.
What is he thinking?
Of doing a dinky chip in his own defensive area. Ridiculous.
He sets it up like a beauty for Vadim Mazuski with a ripper goal on the volley. Oh, what was he thinking? Was he trying to get it to Quench, mispassed it and banged the pass to his sang? And that one there will go down in the funnies. The ball comes to Sisadak. Sisadak to play the ball in. He tries to find Tankia, but the ball goes out. The veteran to bring it in. Zabel. Oh, Zabel, where is he? Passed it straight to him, but didn't. Mazuski. Oh, and Zabel and Jafar back in goals just to flood of that attack. And Osrocco now on the ball. Osrocco getting treated. He's played on. The ball's been brought back in. Play on, says the referee. And Jafari with a big crack. It goes wide. Osrocco did well to keep the ball in play here in the, on the left wing here to his attacking goal. It's Osrocco getting excited. The ball comes easily.
His son does well there.
It just stamina. It just looks like it hasn't got the man-on-man heart in his Collingwood side.
No defense whatsoever, Chief. No defense.
Quench trying to bring it for a win. It's not Osrocco. Two players there. He comes here all the way. Here it's Rashidi with a left foot crack goes wide. Rashidi trying to get past Bosnian. Doesn't put it on target. Just goes wide. Ball comes all the way down here to Vadim Mazuski, who beats the bird. Playing well, Bosnian, Vadim Mazuski couldn't find his target. 1-2 play, Rashidi with a big toe poke, and Goran with a save. With a big toe poke from over the halfway line, Statman.
Yeah, so Trudy had Jeff on his left, and they probably should have used him.
3-1 the score, Hume in a commanding lead. Don't look like they're going to lose this one, Statman, at this stage.
Long way to go, Chiefy.
Certainly is. Collingwood need to step up the tempo. 1-2 play there, all across, goal!
Dooley's son desperation there, Chiefy. Put his body on the line.
Kukulu with the snap crack.
He parries too much, Dooley's son, for some reason, Chiefy.
And Sisadak was with a big shot. It wasn't Sisadak, Statman, it was Barlak. With the ball back in play, Barlak. Over the top, who does he find? He finds Sisadak. Sisadak!
What a cracker by Sisadak. He's been in great form throughout the state league.
Sisadak with his first goal of the evening.
Yes, he's been very good form throughout the state league in the first two league games. Because you know why? Because he's calmed his nerves and he's concentrating on playing good football. Well done, Caesar.
Formerly from CF Brunswick, has fitted into his Hume outfit quite comfortably and quite well, Statman.
Yes, I was just saying that, Jimmy. Didn't you listen?
I did, Statman. It's all about reiterating what you did say, Statman. There are two people commentating. If you haven't noticed, it's Barlek for the ball now. Finds it beautifully. Oh, and Sam.
Sisek. Great save by Dewey's son.
That was a good save. That was
great save.
Ball comes all the way here to Quench. And Sisek comes down like 10 men. Quench. Is he going to quench the first Statman? We're just waiting for that cliche. Here it is. There's big snapshots in the ankle. Barlek. And Dewey's son does well. There should have probably been a free kick here at Quench. As Parlak and Zizek fighting at the heels. Ball comes here all the way to...
It's good to see Sad's back out a bit of a face ring to good outdoor commitments, Chief.
It's quality.
A few games, and he's a quality player. Stuck with throughout the state league season. It's good to see him back playing again. He's a quality player, Sage.
Oh,
and there it is! Sayed Sesek with a beautiful turn and a beautiful finish. Welcome back, Sage.
Great goal, and Hume in full control. Have a look at this. What a turn. Lovely turn. Turns the old stalwart like cake.
That's what we were saying about Carl Garble. He's getting a bit older in the tooth. maybe just stick it to Menadjura Judy, his best keeper.
5-1 the score. FC Collingwood in all sorts of trouble after a massive win last week. They absolutely destroyed their opposition last week. Statman, do you remember who it was? It was Essendon, Statman. They put them to the sword quite comfortably, but they had 3 of the top level guns, especially Adam Orm, playing. And have a look at that, and Parlak's on the score sheet. Mehmet Parlak.
This may turn into a rout, Chief. We hope not, but the way Hume are going, it could be a goal for us.
I called it earlier on, Statman. I said this is full control of Hume, and they won't lose this one. And there's no doubt now they won't lose this one. 6-1 the score. Mehmet Parlak on the scorer's sheet. Collingwood happy with Mehmet Parlak's goal. And Collingwood in all sorts of trouble as Hayden Noor is on the park now. Noor.
The missing one.
The missing link, formerly a Hume plays, played for a lot of clubs. Oh, Hayden Noor! With a trademark left foot finish. And Statman, Hayden Noor added a bit of a spark coming on.
Comes over, I think, left him on the bench far too long, Chiefy.
He flicks the ball past Tankia, committing way too much. He's followed his man and all left, Bang and Goran. No chance for Fikra Goran. Party Goran, sorry, my apologies. Fete. Okay, the ball comes to Hayden Noor. He's already kicked one. This time Tankia made sure of it and passed to his sang, and Tankia, he comes in like a steam train, full of steam, and bangs it wide. Rocco was on the side of the goal there. Louis Sam to bring the ball back in. Collingwood need to get another one just to get back into this game. Ball comes, says, and it's got to be a free kick from here. The ball's gone back twice. And the official rule is that the goalkeeper has to pass over the halfway line, or it's got to touch someone else, that man, before he can touch it again. As an indirect free kick has been awarded here by official George Mateus from the
Picked up
inside.
by George Mateus.
And we've got Parlak around the ball. He's going to give it to Tankia. Tankia gives it to good Collingwood.
What was Collingwood thinking about there, Chief?
He wasn't ready for it. As Alsari. What can he do? The ball's being pulled back by our official on the far side. Everyone voted. Free kick to Collingwood. Alsari in Peter. Rashidi to bring it in over the top. Rashidi. Too long there for Hayden Noor. And this game somewhat has the bite's been taken out of it, Statman.
Yes, Hayden Noor, 2-time FIS Cup winner, Chief.
Yes, formerly from Pascoe as well. He's been around the traps, been at Pascoe, Metropolitan.
FC Melbourne.
FC Melbourne, correct, Statman. And the ball comes over Hume, and now he's playing at Collingwood.
Fitzroy, Chief.
At Collingwood as well. Fitzroy, you're right, Statman.
He's done the rounds, hasn't
He
he?
has done the rounds, and that's half time. Statman 6-2 the score. Hume in real control. Collingwood getting a consolation goal, and I was saying earlier on that Collingwood
Come down and get the Nike teamwear.
How good the Collingwood
look. We've got great specials on Nike teamwear kits. $50 you can deck your whole team from short socks and tops, Chiefy. How good is that? Now let's get on with the second half.
Ball comes out, Rashidi gets the ball back, and look at Vadim Mazewski. He's dangerous, Vadim Mazewski!
Round it up, do his well. All you have to do is finish Vadim.
Rashidi
But
losing
it was
balance.
a tight angle, Chief, to finish off.
It was a good effort.
Great effort, Vadim Mazewski. Vadim.
Alsari gets the ball all the way back to nobody. Rocco not ready for the pass. Futsalroos TV bringing this to you, the Football Town Show, every Tuesday night on Channel 31.
7 p.m, Chief.
Melbourne time as Tankia! Mo Tankia
with a hat-trick already, Chiefy.
He's got his hat-trick, he's telling us it's 3.
We know that, Mo.
It's 3 goals in case we forgot. Oh, that's a handball, Statman.
No, it's 4, Chiefy.
Statman, that's a handball.
Yes,
Let's have another look. Oh, it's hit his hand.
Yes.
Well, the referees didn't pick it up. Alsari's telling us.
Major football good Mateus on my blind side.
Oh, and that's definitely a handball. And how's that been allowed to play on? Nevertheless, it's 4 goals for Tankia. He won't care nevertheless. As the ball comes in and Alshari pinches it back to Rocco. Rocco, who did he find? The target intended Hayden Noor is falling asleep. Alshari, Mazewski. Here's Kukuluk with a cucumber. He's going to bring it to and a cross goal, Statman.
Yeah, he probably should have gone to Vadim Mazewski.
I think he was trying to go to Vadim Mazewski and it would have been Sisek. A big crack of
Hits the upright. Great straight there by Ressa.
Collingwood intercepts Hayden Moore, not doing the chasing.
First time on the volley.
And
Hit that sweetly, rested Chief.
And as good as Hayden Moore is in the attack, he's just got to work on his defensive game.
That's always been his problem, hasn't it?
Well,
Defensively.
the managers will tell you that he doesn't run back, he doesn't follow on. He's got so many good attributes to his game. He's actually not a bad defender. Oh, and Alsari. Good scissor tag on his backside and he gets a yellow card for his trouble.
And rightly so.
And there will be a free kick here. He's lucky he didn't get a red card for that one, but that was completely intentional. As the free kick has been lined up here by Mazuski, who has been one of the men of the matches, or man of the match, as Tankia!
Mo Tankia into the roof of the net. What a great goal by Mo Tankia, and that's 5 for him tonight, Chief.
I don't think it's 5, Stan, but I think it's 4. And I think the earlier goal was definitely a fourth goal. A third goal. It's 4 goals, Statman.
Yes, we did count 4 before.
No, we counted 3,
Statman.
Statman.
But there was 4 on the screen.
No, it wasn't, Statman. You didn't see it properly. The ball comes out straight away. You get it to play. Sizdak. What can he do? Sizdak. Sizdak dancing is showing too much of the ball to quench. Osrocker on the ball, really starting to attack. The score is gone wayward at the moment. Osrocker getting absolutely nowhere. Tankia on the ball. He's kicked 4 goals already. Alsari gets his pocket pinch, but he's got another chance to it. And straight to straight to Barty Goran.
Fair gone.
Fede. To the centre of the park here. Zavu gets a
Great clearance by
Louis' son just did anything to get it out, and so should he. As the ball comes out, Alsari finds. Oh, and a good goal to Quench!
Great goal by Quench, Chiefy.
Good goal from this young pickup, his debutant in the V-League, and for Collingwood. As we have another look at it, it's a big crack there, Quench. Andy Quench, Stammer, you know anything about him?
First time, hopefully he took the last one.
Hopefully he puts one away, and it's 8-3, and he has. He's on the scorer's sheet. He'll be on the highlights reel. And Statman can pretty much say goodnight to this game because Hume aren't going to lose it from here. As Bosnigan is on the field. Oh, look at the big goal, Zabu with a big stretched out leg. Gets Bosnigan happening. Alsari, he's got the tricks and the skills. Statman, the only thing he needs is a bit like Hayday, he just needs to do more chasing and harassing. Because in futsal, you've got to get all 4 men behind the ball.
Track your runners and follow your runners.
Man-on-man stuff here at the premiership, or else you're going to be second best. As Hayden Orr now, he's probably heard us up here in the commentary box in the back. Give it away, Bosnigan 1-2, Sesek! And just wide, Statman. And you have to feel for Collingwood after producing one of the best performances of round 1. Have missed 4 of their key players and actually 4 top players in the premiership. And you have to say that
you've got to do what you've got. Carl's over doing his best trying to recruit some players.
I'm sure you'll get it together, Statman. There's no doubt about it. As Parley can't pass absolutely no one now because the ball's been given away and Alsari's on the scorer's sheet.
Nor Alsari, and Alsari buries it into the bottom corner. Good finish, good play there, Collingwood, Chief.
Both Noor and Alsari are very skillful, very good in front of goals, and I'll tell you, Statman, if they knuckle down, do the hard yards, the chasing, the harassing, they will be top notch. There's no doubt about it.
No doubt about that, Chief, because Hayden Moore and Alsari are quality players.
Quality players.
They just got to work hard when they don't have the ball.
That's the right thing to do. 8-4 the score right now. Not much time remaining. Will it be enough time for another goal? And Fete this time just corrals it.
It's been solid. Fete got it involved.
Solid. Past the Parlak.
No, it's Parlak.
It's the Fullerblue they're on, Statman. The Fullerblue now. Back to Sisak. Sisak, what can you do? And that's the
done there by Caesar. Sisak to set up Sage. And Sage does the good work and finishes it off. And that's 9-4 to Hume. And they've really played well tonight, Hume.
Yes, they certainly have, Statman. Not much time remaining now. 9-4 is the result. And Hume absolutely on fire. And sees Sisak
I think Hume are capable of being
getting his first.
Chief, I think Hume are capable of finishing the top 4. They've got a quality side. They're well balanced all around. Defence, attack, good runners. They really get back and defend hard. So I think they can challenge the top 4 teams this season.
I think Mikadad gets his cards right. There's no doubt about it. They've got a good defensive structure. And who's to say what will happen here as Rashidi gets him beaten, but that's the end of the ball game, isn't it, Statman?
That's the end of the game.
No, it's not the free kick, Statman. It's a penalty from the far side.
Who's going to step up and take it for Collingwood? I think Taylor should.
It's going to be Rashidi. He's going to be to a thumper on him. He's got fettered and beat. You know, with all the keepers, they shouldn't move. They shouldn't dive out of the way. And Fete
does well.
does really well. Fete Gora and Rashidi with a big powerful shot, but Fete equal to the task and denies Rashidi from getting his first. And Collingwood's 5th goal. The ball comes all the way here. They do his son. Finds out Sala. Ball being pinched there by Parlak. What can Parlak do? He goes to the back in the middle of the park. Nice ball there. Who does he find? He finds Sisek, but Sisek couldn't get past Duisan. Duisan with a big front. Zabel's up forward as a target at the moment. Can he get the 5th goal? Just some respect. Couldn't turn and get the ball over to Sare.
Not a better football Collingwood with a few new players, so by the time they gel together, it will take a few weeks.
That's the full-time score, ladies and gentlemen. 9-4 and an impressive win by Hume. FC Collingwood and Carl Zabel. He's going to go back to the drawing board.
All right, we're ready. When we're talking stars in the V-League, there is no star bigger than Resikur Tripney, the tenacious defender from Hume. Great win by the boys today.
Oh, it was a great effort. No one in the team actually had an error. Everyone played perfect. Everyone did their job. You do your job as a team, you win the game. Easy as that.
How does it feel to be back home? Because this is where it all started with you.
Yeah.
In the 209 State League season where you won the State League Championship first up. 3 seasons in the V-League, and then they went back down to the State League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you hanged around and played with Brand in the V-League, and now you're back home.
Yeah, well, like when you go on the trip, you always miss your home. And that's how it felt. When I went to Pran, I did miss my Hume boys. And when I came back, like, don't get me wrong, the Pran boys are wonderful. They're like my second brothers to me, but I'm at home at Hume, and it was really good to come back home and play with the boys.
He's really got off to a quick start tonight. He's really came out of the blocks firing.
Yeah.
Got off to a good lead and sustained it throughout the whole match, Reset.
Yeah, we realised that the V-League is a different ball game last week when we lost 5-4 to Ballwood. So we realised that we had to lift up another gear, and that's what we did today. We lifted a second another gear, and we actually got the result we wanted.
Explorations for the season. Where do you think this team can finish?
I believe that this team can finish top 8. Our aim is to finish in the top 8 and play Foss Cup, and we take it week by week and see where we get to.
Osman Coe's not going to be with you boys for the season. That's true.
Yeah, big loss. His outdoor coach doesn't let him come down. He found out and he even benched him. So unfortunately, Osman can't play for us anymore.
Is this the team that you're going to go throughout the season?
Pretty
or
much.
More new players coming in, or that is?
Nah, pretty much we're going to keep the same. Maybe here and there, Burak and Koja will come in, and 1 or 2 other additions. But pretty much we're trying to stick to the same team, form a chemistry, and leave it like that.
It's good to see Saj back after his eye injury.
Yes.
He really played well tonight. Really turned it on, Saj.
Yeah, exactly. Saj had a massive eye injury, and he was out for a while. But he's back now, and you saw it today. He looked just energetic, fiery, defended, scored goals. It's the Saj we know, and it was good to see him in that form.
Tanker and Caesar were solid all night tonight.
Oh yeah, Tanker had a few bad games in the previous week, and he really wanted to fire up today, and he actually did. He lifted up another gear, and it really helped. When everyone lifts up, that's what happens.
I think Vadim a good inclusion for you boys losing Osman Coe.
Oh yeah, Vadim he looks like he's getting back to that old Vadim we know at Brimbank when he was scoring goals like no tomorrow, and he's been unbelievable the last 2 games.
And yourself, Rest, you haven't missed a beat.
Yeah, I try to give him my best every game, and that's all I can do.
Any keeper will love to have them in front of you. You're a great defender. You're a tenacious defender. You give 110% out there, Rest.
Thanks, Phil.
Well played, and good luck for the rest of the
Thank
season,
you.
mate.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the card. Some massive results tonight. Don't forget to log on to Facebook. Get us on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Round 2 is done and dusted. Follow us on www.futsalroos.com.au. Good night.
Froth.